Hello YouTubers. This video today is about the HTC Vive, scratches on the lenses, and what I did to improve the optics. First, let's discuss the problem. The problem are these. As you can see, I can't see very well in the real world without them, and I can't see very well in the virtual world without them. And no matter how careful you are, you can wear the HTC Vive over these, and you set the faceplate a little further out, and you can wear them over these and get good results. But no matter how careful you are, you will wind up with scratches on your HTC Vive lenses. And these lenses and these scratches over a period of time can get where it's just almost unusable. Makes it where you don't want to, where you just can't see very well, period. And can give you headaches. Let me put these away. Now, I've done this procedure several times over, so these lenses don't look too bad. But before I had done these, if even now, you would have been able to see the scratches. Okay. Now the first thing, that's number one. Let's do a disclaimer, because I know what's going to happen. Someone's going to try to do what I'm doing. They're going to mess up their HTC Vive lenses, and they're going to be out of pocket, and they're going to be all upset and mad. So, number one, do not do what I'm about to do. This is not for you to do. Don't do this at home. It will violate your HTC Vive warranty. They will not replace your lenses for free. In fact, if you do what I'm about to do, not only will you violate your HTC Vive warranty, you will bring on the zombie apocalypse. And when you do that, it will be the end of the world as we know it. So whatever you do, do not do what I'm about to do. Okay. Disclaimer is over. So on the desk here, I got everything that you need to do the repair of the HTC Vive lenses and a correction for them to make sure it doesn't happen again. First thing, get your favorite beverage, non-alcoholic. You're going to need it, and you won't need the alcohol. Yeah, you can get the alcohol afterwards. Second thing, put on some nice, soothing music, whatever you prefer. Okay, so if you're going to do this, after all that I've said, and bring on an end of your HTC Vive warranty, along with the zombie apocalypse, first thing you're going to need is this. Second thing you're going to need is this. That will get you through the first 28 minutes of the zombie apocalypse that you have brought on. On the 29th minute, you will need this. You figure it out what you're going to do with it. Okay, to get started, get you some cotton gloves. You can get them from your local pharmacy. Product called Polywatch. This stuff works really well, and I'll show you. It's for cleaning up scratches and such out of watch lenses. Get you at least 3 microfiber cloths. I have one here to use for the Polywatch, one that is damp, one that is dry. And this one here that is dry came with the VR Lens Labs lenses. Get you some lens cleaner, good flashlight, magnifying lens. And last of all, because you still didn't pay attention to my disclaimer and still went ahead and tried this yourself, you're going to need 2 of these to send to HTC with your Vive to get new lenses. Okay. And then the last thing I'll put in are these VR Lens Labs lenses. These are prescription lenses that match my prescription. Okay, so first off, let's get started. Since we're going to do this anyway, and we're going to start the zombie apocalypse, Let's get ready. Put this over here. We're gonna need it in about 28 minutes. That, I'll need this in about 29 minutes. All right. Oh, I didn't discuss this. Get your timing device. And this is probably really important because most people, including myself, just do not have a long enough attention span to do this. This keeps you on track. Any type of timing device. Egg timer, your cell phone, whatever. To start with, get some gloves out. I kind of know where the scratches were. I've done this several times over, so most of my scratches are really cleaned up, but I still have a few left that I just saw. So I'm going to kind of hit where they're at. It only takes a drop of this stuff. Don't do a lot, just a little bit. And I use one microfiber cloth only with the polywatch. All right, kind of get it set up, ready to go. And I hit the timer. And what you do, if you read your cleaning instructions that came with the Vive, you never go in a circle. You go horizontally, and you go vertically. So for the first round, I'm going to go horizontal, concentrating on where I know the scratches are. And the second set of 2 minutes, I'll go vertically. And I know it seems like overkill, but this does work. A lot of people wind up putting this stuff on their lenses and then they complain because they have a fog. It's really because they just didn't polish it enough. So through these videos where I'm going back and forth, I will just skip it out or fast zoom through it so you don't watch me for the next 10 minutes doing this. Okay, let's reset the timer. And I'm going to go vertically. Same lens, but in the vertical orientation. And when I'm doing this, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on there. You just let the polywatch and the cloth do its work. It will do the work. Okay, so I've done one lens. Let's take this out, kind of refold it back up. Get it over here where you can see it. See my work? Now do the next lens. And again, I get scratches that are mostly here from my prescriptions, but I've also picked up some in the lower portion of the lenses. And I use very little of this stuff. And you may have to do this procedure over several times, over and over, to get the result that you want. Or let's say I have done this procedure over several times to get the result that I want. You shouldn't do this. I forgot to set the timer. Okay, that's probably been 2 minutes since I forgot to set the timer, so I'll stop, reset, and let's go vertically on the left lens. Okay, we stopped now. Now I'm done with this cloth. So let's put it away. This is the one I only use with Polywatch. I never use this microfiber cloth with anything else but Polywatch. Now, one of the things I forgot to show you when I first started this video is if you set the faceplate all the way out, it actually gives you easier access. And if you set the IPD all the way out, it gives you easier access. It also makes it easier to put the VR lenses on. Now the IPD on these is quite wide. I guess they must have used a grill to fit this thing for IPD. I don't know, but anyway. Okay, so the next step we'll do is I take a microfiber cloth that is damp. This one's damp. Put a little of this lens cleaner on it. Just get you a good quality lens cleaner. And then start the clock. And I do 2 minutes per lens, going horizontal and then vertical, back and forth. Do 2 minutes. And what happens is people don't do this well enough, and they don't get the film off left from the Polywatch, and then they complain about their lenses being fogged after they try to repair them. I think that's what is causing most people problems. And I use a timer because don't shortchange yourself on time. Just use a timer, because if you shortchange yourself on time, you will shortchange yourself on results. Simple as that. Just use a timer and listen to some good music and daydream about zombies. Okay, take the cloth out. Refold it with precision. It's oops, excuse me there. Re-soak it with a little bit of cleanser, lens cleaner. Restart my timer. Okay, so let's put this cloth away. And again, this is a damp cloth, and I only use this cloth with lens cleaner. Now this is a dry cloth. This is actually the one that came with the VR lens labs. And I keep this one dry, clean all the time. And I'm going to do 1 minute per lens. Just polishing it out with this. Now a little bit on lenses from what I've read. I can't tell you what the post was, but it was from a person who was who does custom lenses, had posted on the forums that when you're polishing lenses out, that you're actually inducing micro scratches into the lens whose lengths are less than the wavelength of light, if that makes sense. So let's, I'll probably fast forward through this again. And like I said, I'll do 1 minute per lens. Okay, so as you can see, the lenses are extremely clear now.